Unlock your motivation. Proven strategies to sustain progress. Hey, motivation seekers. Welcome back to the channel where we unlock the secrets to sustaining progress and achieving those goals like a boss. I'm thrilled to share today's game-changing strategies that'll rev up your motivation engine. But before we dive in, if you're new here, do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button, and join our growing community of goal-getters. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on the motivation train we've got rolling. Stick around because we've got a ton of motivation-packed content coming your way. And remember, we're not just here to survive, we're here to thrive. Let's unlock that motivation together. Tip 1. Design goals, not chores. First things first, goals are the name of the game. But not just any goals. We're talking specific, tangible objectives. None of that vague, do your best stuff. If you're aiming for 10 new customers a month or 10,000 steps a day, you're on to something. And here's the secret sauce. Make those goals intrinsically motivated. That means finding joy in the journey, not just the end result. Take New Year's resolutions, for instance. Turns out people sticking to more enjoyable resolutions, like a yoga class or phone-free Saturdays, are more likely to follow through. It's like choosing the scenic route instead of the highway. It might take longer, but it's a heck of a lot more enjoyable. Now, I know we can't all be doing our dream jobs every day, but even in the mundane tasks, find the enjoyable bits. Showcase your skills, build relationships, and create value. Make the drudgery a little less dreary. Tip 2. Find effective rewards. Sometimes, let's face it, tasks are just plain onerous. In those cases, external motivators can be your saving grace. Promise yourself a vacation for finishing that project or buy a little something for hitting your fitness goals. Just be cautious. Don't fall into the trap of rewarding quantity over quality. And for the love of productivity, choose rewards that don't sabotage your hard work. If you've been busting your tail to lose weight, a reward of pizza and cake might be counterproductive. It's like taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Now here's a little hack. Uncertain rewards can be more motivating than certain ones. The thrill of not knowing whether you'll get $150 or $50 can drive you to put in that extra effort. So spice things up, make it a game. Maybe have 2 envelopes on your desk, one with a treat of greater value, and choose one at random after the job's done. Gamify that grind. Tip 3. Embrace loss aversion. Now let's take a deep dive into loss aversion because this concept is a game changer. Picture this, our brains hate losing more than they love gaining. It's like our internal motivational compass is calibrated to avoid losses at all costs. In a fascinating study, participants were tasked with walking 7,000 steps a day for 6 months. Some were paid $1.40 for hitting their daily goal, while others faced losing $1.40 if they fell short. Guess what? The second group smashed their daily target 50% more often. That's the power of loss aversion in action. And here's where it gets interesting. Websites like StickK.com take this psychology to the next level. You commit to a goal, let's say quitting smoking, and if you fail, you don't just brush it off. Oh no, you donate money to an organization you despise. Now, that's motivation with consequences, my friends. Tip 4. Short middles. Ever find yourself losing steam in the middle of a project? You're not alone. It's a common pitfall. But here's the hack. Break your big goal into smaller sub-goals. Think weekly targets instead of quarterly ones. This short middles approach gives you less time to hit that motivation slump. It's like a sprint instead of a marathon, keeping the momentum alive. Let's dive deeper into this technique. Consider it as creating a roadmap for your journey. Instead of staring at the vastness of the entire project, you're breaking it into manageable, bite-sized chunks. Each sub-goal becomes a checkpoint, a mini win that propels you forward. Picture this. You set a quarterly sales target. Instead of grappling with the enormity of the 3-month goal, you focus on the weekly milestones. Hit those smaller targets, and suddenly, the overall objective doesn't seem as overwhelming. It's about creating a rhythm, a cadence that keeps you in the groove. The beauty of this approach is that it aligns with our psychology. Our brains love progress, and when we achieve those frequent smaller wins, it triggers a sense of accomplishment. It's a constant reminder that you're on the right track, building positive reinforcement as you go. Tip 5. Shift your perspective. Now let's talk mental tricks. When you've made progress, the finish line seems closer, and you're more likely to give it that extra push. So change your perspective. Consider your starting point further back in the past. It's not when you took the first action, but when the project was proposed. It tricks your mind into feeling you're closer to the goal than you think. Another mental twist is focusing on what you've accomplished so far, then shift your attention to what's left. Whether it's rote tasks or qualitative goals, this shift in perspective amps up motivation. Celebrate the steps you've completed, then count down for the home stretch. It's like turning a monotonous task into a game. Tip 6. Embrace the influence of others. Humans are social beings and our surroundings influence us. First off, never just watch your successful peers passively. Instead, engage with them. Find out what drives them, what goals they're chasing. Research shows that talking to successful peers about their goals can be a massive motivator. It's like getting insider info on the game plan. Here's a twist. Giving advice might be even more effective in overcoming motivational deficits. In a study, offering advice rather than seeking it increased confidence, spurring action. So, next time you're feeling a motivation dip, share your wisdom. It not only helps others, but also lights a fire under you. And don't forget, the people who can best motivate you might not be the ones excelling in the tasks you're tackling. It's those who share your big picture goal, close friends, family, or mentors. Thinking about them and your shared aspirations can be a powerful intrinsic motivator. It's not just about personal success, it's about making them proud. Congratulations! You've just unlocked a treasure trove of motivation. If you found these strategies helpful, don't keep them to yourself. Share this video with friends, family, and colleagues who could use a boost. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insightful content, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest motivation hacks. Let's build a community of achievers inspiring each other to reach new heights. And speaking of community, drop your thoughts and your favorite motivation tips in the comments below. Your insights might just be the motivation someone else needs. Until next time, stay motivated, stay focused, and keep unlocking your full potential. You've got this.